thing here. All right, y'all, this is the Green Cleaning 101 class. I'm super excited about this. This is something that kind of got me interested in essential oils, to be honest, because I was really looking to reduce my toxic load and save money at the same time. And this is exactly what Green Cleaning lets us do. So I'm actually going to share my screen here on Zoom. Instagram, you're just going to have to listen to my voice. Okay, so let me share my screen. And this is the handout that I have created. So it's everything that I know about green cleaning in this handout here. So basically green cleaning, so we're gonna be going over what green cleaning is, why we want to green clean, what traditional cleaning products, why they're not so beneficial, and then we're gonna go over the solution. So we're gonna go over some ideas to help our body gently detoxify what we have picked, the toxins that we have picked up. We're gonna go over containers to have for green cleaning and also ingredients to have. And then there's a bunch of recipes down here. So let's just go ahead and start from the top. So green cleaning is basically using non-toxic cleaning products to preserve our health and the environment. That's kind of how I defined it. And so why green clean? Number one, like I mentioned in the beginning, it helps us save money, and I'll go through some specific examples of that here soon. It helps us save packaging. So we're refilling bottles instead of the landfill. We get to reuse the bottles, and it helps reduce the toxic load. So a toxin is anything that causes excess stress on our bodies. Many are from home care, cleaning, skincare, and hair care products. Of course, there's other toxin sources like from the outside air, from engine exhaust, cigarette smoke, the burning of different cooking appliances, things like that. But those aren't things that we can super control. So let's start controlling what we can. And that's what I just listed, like any kind of home care product, cleaning, skincare, and hair care. But we're going to be focusing on cleaning today, obviously. I highly recommend you guys get the Think Dirty app. This basically where you can scan any product from face wash to shampoo to makeup and find out what's actually inside. So it's kind of gives like a rating system. So this is a really good baseline that you can start off with to get some resources in there as well. So what's up with the traditional cleaning products? Well, let's go down the list here. So they can be super hazardous to our health, and we're going to go through why that is. They can be hazardous to kids, pets. They can pollute the environment, contaminate septic tanks, cause safety issues for workers, and there's no proof that they're actually more effective. And so the scary part is that they can stay in the air and in the fabric in our home for over a year. That's pretty crazy. And they can end up accumulating in our lungs, GI tract, or our digestive system, and on our skin. And the problem with this is that they're endocrine disruptors, meaning that they disrupt our hormones. This is a really big problem because hormonal issues are so incredibly common. And this is actually a big cause of that. And they can also stress and deplete our immune system and our respiratory system. So there's actually 80,000 synthetic chemicals that are not fully tested. And the source from that information is the Natural Resource Defense Council. And only 11 chemicals are banned in the US versus Canada at 650 chemicals that are banned, and the European Union Health Commission with over 1,300 chemicals that are banned. We're way behind the game here. We're only at 11. And there's no legal definitions of natural or organic or even fragrance. So I'm going to go into what fragrances are here. So fragrances are considered a trade secret. So companies aren't required to disclose specific ingredients on the label. Instead, they'll say perfume or fragrance, both representing a mixture of harmful chemicals. So now fragrances are actually found in breast milk. Hashtag not good. So what's the solution? I say DIY green cleaning, DIY skincare, which I'm going to be talking about in 2 weeks. And then also eating right to support our body's natural detoxification processes. So some detox tips here: support gut health and liver by drinking 1 to 5 drops of citrus essential oil in your water on a daily basis. This is a really easy, really effective way to support our detoxification organs. Also eating whole food, lots of colorful fruits and vegetables, drinking lots of water and sleep, kind of the common, wellness tips that we hear. This definitely applies here. And then also note, I find an ideal nutrient dense diet to be really difficult. That's why I take supplements. That's why I've chosen doTERRA's Lifelong Vitality Pack. They're awesome. They're whole food, digestible, comprehensive supplements that really cover our baseline of nutrition, so that I know that I'm not missing any of those key nutrients to support my body from the cells up. And so highly recommend checking those out. They have a 30-day money-back guarantee, so you can try them. If you don't like them for some reason, you can send the empty bottles back and get your money back. So let me know if you want to try that. I can help get you set up there. And then on my guide here, it just has an easy protocol with drinking citrus oils and how to use the oils throughout the day. And then now we're going to get into some containers to have for green cleaning. So glass or metal spray bottles are awesome to have. Again, you can refill them. I would love to get some metal spray bottles at some point. This glass is actually pretty sturdy, and I just get them. You can upcycle different bottles from home. You can upcycle like kombucha bottles. You can get spray lids that just fit on those bottles. That's like ideal. We want to upcycle as much as possible, right? You can also get them on aromatools.com or Amazon or whatever source that you feel is best. Maybe a local store around you has some spray bottles. And I would recommend 16 ounces, which is what this is, like the bigger size, 8 ounces, which is this, 4 ounces, which is this style, which I like to use for like air fresheners, things like that. And then 2 ounces, which is this. So these has some cat hair on it. Welcome to my life of 3 long-haired cats. Anyway, so this is a 2-ounce bottle. So you can see kind of the size differences. So getting a few, like 2 to 5 of each of those, and you get to reuse them for all kinds of different purposes. And then jars, we all have extra jars that we have laying around, right? So anywhere from 8 to 12 ounces. It's great to upcycle and reuse. And then also old Parmesan containers. I thought I brought one in here, but basically the Parmesan containers are great for like acting like a shaker bottle. So you can use some like baking soda and essential oils to like shake onto carpets or mattresses, couches, things like that. And then you can vacuum it up. So the shaker bottles are really handy to have. And let's see here. The jars are good for things like tub and shower scrub. And so I'll go into these different recipes here in a minute, but I just wanted to cover like the bottles or containers that are helpful to have. And then the ingredients. Now we're onto the ingredients. So essential oils are awesome for green cleaning because they naturally kill bacteria, germs, fungi, and mold. So I have some different lists here in my guide, but antibacterial oils are like tea tree, lavender, peppermint, any citrus. Got some others listed there. Antiviral or On Guard, cinnamon, clove. Those are like the powerhouse oils. Antifungal, again, are like lavender, lemon, and tea tree. Thyme is also a really good one. Antibiotic oils are On Guard, lavender, citrus, tea tree, clove, and oregano. So again, kind of those heavy hitters. If you're wondering which essential oils to start with, I'll go through that at the end, but basically the top 10 oils, which is kind of what I just listed. So I'll just kind of give you a sneak peek. I like to keep the top 10 oils in a bin. So it's kind of the top 10 up there. So it's tea tree, lavender, On Guard, which has clove in it and cinnamon, frankincense, deep blue, oregano, digestin, which is for stomach, peppermint, lemon, and breathe. So the top 10 really cover like baselines for green cleaning, but also way beyond. So they're going to help us with our skincare. If you want to make skincare, oral care, mental health, skin stuff, I'd already mentioned that, but they're just so handy to have. And then also the On Guard Cleaner Concentrate, which of course I forgot to bring it in here, but it's basically just a bottle like this size, and it's a cleaner concentrate. So it already has the On Guard in it, and then it's just like a soapy concentrate. So I use that for all kinds of different things. It works awesome, like for all-purpose cleaning, or for like for car washes, window cleaning, etc. That's kind of a great starting point. And then baking soda. We all know baking soda is awesome, right? So I just get the big old bag from Costco. That way I know it still comes in plastic, but we can only do what we can do, right? I think if you have a bulk store next to you, awesome. I know that's not super common, but baking soda is great to have for sure. White vinegar. Again, I try to get the bulk one from Costco, so I'm not buying a ton of little plastic bottles. So this is really good to kill any germs, cuts grease, it deodorizes, like all kinds of different things. So a note here with white vinegar, it's not good to use on granite, marble, or other natural stone surfaces, because the acid in the vinegar can actually etch the surfaces. So again, all of this information is in the guide. So on Instagram, if you're watching, let me know if you want the guide, or you can go to the link in my bio and it's under freebies. And then let's see here. So Castle soap, this is vegetable-based soap. And so Dr. Bronner's is a great one to get. It's really important to get the unscented because of the fragrance information that I just went over. Salt, it's really good for abrasive. It's really abrasive, and it's good for scrubbing. Washing soda, I still need to get a couple of these ingredients, but washing soda is similar to baking soda, but it's slightly stronger and it absorbs odors more. Same thing with borax. It's another good disinfectant for whitening, cutting grease, and deodorizing. And then a carrier oil. So I like to use, again, a big jug. This is a gallon of fractionated coconut oil. This I use from cleaning. I use this for skincare. I use this for making roller bottles, just an all over moisturizer. It's really affordable and it's nice and light. So you'd use a carrier oil when you're cleaning or polishing like wood or steel. You could also just use olive oil, but it tends to be a little more expensive. And then last ingredient here that I want to highlight is the Fells Naphtha Heavy Duty Laundry Bar. So this is really good for stain removal, especially for period stains, which I'm going to be going over in a few weeks. I'm going to be covering menstrual cycle mapping. And so, but this, I know all y'all ladies have had some period stains on your undies or sheets or both or everything, right? And it's a biatch to get out. But Fells Naphtha is awesome. So I've just grated the bar into this. I don't think you really need to do that, but it kind of makes it like a paste. So anyway, this is a really good one for cleaning clothes. So, and then some other, so like it's really good to be using reusable cloth towels and scrub brushes, like old t-shirts. And this really helps us avoid unnecessary waste from paper towels. It kind of kills me a little bit inside when I see people just cleaning with paper towels when an old rag or an old t-shirt works better and you can just wash it and reuse it. And I go over here in the guide, what makes doTERRA different. Again, it's really important to note when we're using essential oils that we're getting it from a quality source. So because there's no regulation on essential oils, and so a company can put 100% pure on the bottle and it doesn't have to mean anything. And again, when we're talking about fragrances, it's super important to not be buying synthetic perfumes that are dressed up to be essential oils. So we don't want to be harming our health with the store-bought Whole Foods essential oils let's get the legit plant material, the plant juice, as I like to call it. So 3 things that set doTERRA apart. They're the leader of integrative medicine. Their sourcing is beyond amazing. They're beyond fair trade. So if you're into a company who gives back around the world and actually supports their farmers and people from the ground up, doTERRA is the answer. And then also their extent of testing, which they have third-party testing and a bunch of different, like 54 different types of tests to ensure that they're actually pure and potent. So I just kind of cover that a little bit in the guide here. And then basically all of this means that their oils have actual medicinal value. And again, it's not just a perfume. So some different recipes here. I'm just going to kind of run through them. And I was going to show you, I might show you how to make one of them. I forgot, again, the On Guard Cleaner Concentrate, which I was going to show you how to put it in. But honestly, these recipes are beyond easy. I've tried to keep them really simple and cost effective and multi-use, if that makes sense. So all-purpose cleaner is just the On Guard Cleaner Concentrate, water, and an optional 10 drops of additional essential oil. So I really like adding peppermint for pest control because we've had some problems with ants and spiders in the past. But as soon as we added the peppermint to this, no more ants. So you can use this literally all over. The cost to refill this is about $1. Let me say that again. The cost to refill this is about $1. And then if you want to add the additional essential oils, it might be another like 15, 20 cents. Okay, so yes, the oils are an initial investment, but so is shopping for your own food to make your own meals at home, right? But in the long run, they end up saving you a ton of money. So green cleaning is honestly where it's at. Another recipe here, if you don't have the On Guard Cleaner Concentrate, you can just read that from the guide. And then glass and produce spray. Again, another really simple one, which I'll kind of show you, I think, today. We're in my room, so it's not, I might spill. That's okay, though. This is just water, white vinegar, and lemon. Essential oil. Another recipe, if you want more, specifically more for the glass, you can add some rubbing alcohol, and that helps reduce the streaking. But you can also add this to your produce spray. I don't see why not. But this is really good for like disinfecting. It's different than the all-purpose spray because it's not soapy. It's not like sudsy, not that the other one really is. But this is like $1.30 to refill. Like, what? And then not to mention, you know, when we go to the store, I honestly don't even know how much cleaning products are because I don't buy them. But a lot of the cleaning products that you see on the store are actually just like major greenwashing. So greenwashing is when the company makes it seem more eco-friendly and clean ingredients and natural, but it's actually not. Maybe they change their packaging to be literally the color green. And so that in our minds and our consumer brains, that means it's more eco-friendly, right? But like 7th generation, I'm sorry, but their stuff is super non-clean. It's shitty. There's like one other company called Branch Basics where their stuff is legit clean, but anything else you see in the store, it's not legit. So just save your money and make your own stuff. And let's see here, On Guard spray. This is just water and 10 drops of On Guard. So you can use this as an air freshener. I really like making air fresheners because Febreze is literally like poison that we're spraying all around us. Really simple, just water and whatever essential oils that you want are gonna be your air freshener. And then you can also use it to sanitize your hands, surfaces, etc. One note with the air freshener, especially in the bathroom, is the lemon eucalyptus is awesome for covering up poop smell. It's the most effective thing. You can even just add a drop into the toilet before you go, and it blocks all the smell. So like the potpourri, the like $10 potpourri that you can get is, you don't need that. You just need water and essential oils. It's really simple. And then you can make reusable cleaning wipes too. So basically just add reusable cloth towels, some warm water, some Castle soap, and some oils into a jar and mix it all together. And then you have your reusable cleaning wipes. Super easy. You can make reusable dusting wipes. Again, all these recipes are on the guide here. I talked about that air freshener and fabric spray. We do not need to be getting all these different kind of sprays from the store. You can just make your own for like $1 to $2. And then stainless steel is really easy. You just do carrier oil and essential oil. So this is mine here. It works really well. You can also make your own foaming hand soap, which is basically just, you want to get a foaming hand dispenser. And then doTERRA's On Guard foaming hand wash is awesome if you're not into DIY. But you can make it really easily with just water, Castle soap, fractionated coconut oil for like more moisture, because the Castle soap is pretty drying to our skin. And then essential oils of your choice. And then you have your hand wash. And then you can also actually use this as like a body wash or a face wash. You might want to add more of the coconut oil if you want to use it for more like your face, but this is great for anything skin related. You can make your own dish soap. I have not tried it yet. I personally just use the big old gallon from Costco. It says it's natural. Again, I don't really know, but I really like my dish soap to be foaming. And so maybe one day I'll try making my own, but I haven't yet. And then one I was showing you earlier is like a tile and grout scrub. So you basically just add baking soda, salt, unscented Castle soap, and essential oils of your choice, and you stir it into a paste. I don't know if you can see that, but it's just kind of a paste. And so you could just take it out with a sponge, and it's really good for an abrasive scrub. There's some recipes for mold here, toilet cleaner, drain cleaner. The drain cleaner works awesome. You just pour some baking soda down the drain, then you top it off with white vinegar, and then you pour boiling water down the drain, and then you repeat as needed or for prevention. I will say this works better for prevention. Like if your drain is super stuck, like really stuck, like mine gets, and you can't use like a snake in it, I will say I do use like the heavy duty Drano, which I realize is legit poison, but it's either that or hire a plumber. I think my situation's a little different because I have, like, you can't get into the drain. It's like, it's blocked off. It's weird. Anyway, moving on. And then the other one that I talked about in the beginning was a powder cleaner or deodorizer, just baking soda and then essential oils, and you sprinkle that onto whatever you're trying to use it on, and then you vacuum it up. And then I have an extra strength powder cleanser on here. And then wood and leather polish, that's just white vinegar, olive oil, and citrus and arbor vitae essential oil. Both of those are really good for wood. Gooby Gone, literally just a lemon essential oil. You can mix it with some carrier oil, but like getting anything sticky off, it like labels for your jars or stickers that your kids put on the window or whatever it may be, just lemon by itself is really, really effective. It also removes like Sharpie. It's awesome. It works every time. Or like gum in your hair. I mean, all these things that life throws at us. You can make your own, yeah, right? Lemon is awesome. You can make your own laundry detergent. I have not experimented with it yet. I've heard mixed reviews when I was doing research. You can make a powder or a liquid. I've heard mixed reviews because, at least for the liquid, you use your Castle soap, but it's a vegetable oil soap. So it can kind of gum up or leave that oily residue in your washing machine. So I'm not sure about that. You can make your own powder, again, just with like the Fells Naphtha laundry bar. You grate it. You can use borax, washing soda, and essential oils. I have seen, which I'm probably going to try next, these little like zero waste little sheets that you can use, and it comes in like a cardboard box. So we're not buying these plastic jars for our laundry detergent. I don't know. I still have to experiment with that. That's not something that I have looked or tried very much of. But you can use essential oils for stain remover as well, just lemon and white vinegar. And then I have some different examples like for grease stain, etc. And then for dryer sheets, you just need wool dryer balls and essential oils. So the wool dryer balls are just balls of wool, and you add essential oils to them, and then you throw them in the dryer with your clothes, and it makes them smell really good. It helps reduce drying time, and helps reduce static. So that's a super great way to, again, save money and prevent all the harmful chemicals from the dryer sheets, which I think a lot of us know that they are pretty harmful. So I may have just word vomited on all of you guys, but that is my green cleaning class. I mean, really start simple, start with a couple spray bottles with some essential oils, vinegar, and the On Guard cleaner concentrate. That's a really easy way to go. And then you can slowly start swapping things out. Like, this has been a process for me, but I want to help expedite it for you. And so I do have these labels. I have a few more sets of these bottles. So if you are wanting these bottles, let me know, or these labels. So these labels have the recipes on them, and then also the uses on them as well. So I've tried to make it as easy as possible, because a lot of the labels that I've gotten, like these that I've purchased, don't have the recipes or uses on them. And so it's like, when you go to refill it, you're like, wait, what was in here? What was the ratios? And so I put a lot of effort into and research into the different labels. So let me know if that is helpful to you. And if you want to get essential oils, again, I would start with the top 10. So the top 10 here. So I'll just scroll down here. So again, the lemon, lavender, peppermint, tea tree, oregano, frankincense, digestion, breathe, On Guard, and deep blue. So those are life's tools we can use for so many different things, as you can see here. So beyond just green cleaning, but they really end up saving you a lot of money in the long run, and helps reduce our toxic load, our toxic load is a big indicator of our health too. So let me know if you want to start with any of the oils. I can help guide you and help you along the way as well. So let me stop sharing my screen. All right. Are there any questions here before we wrap up? I know that was, I guess it was like 30 minutes, right on the mark. The labels, yes, I will text you about the labels. I have the labels, I think that I have right now are just like, it comes with 10 of the bottles with the labels already on it, but I'll text you the details. Yeah, totally. I need to work on reprinting labels. Oil-proof labels are really difficult, actually. They're expensive. They're more expensive than you'd think. So I need to look back into that, but I'll text you about it. All right, Instagram, we're going to wrap up here, and we're going to wrap up the recording. So thank you for joining. Let me know if you need the handout at all, and I will get that to you.